Peace and love to all my royals. Welcome. I'm Empresses and Empress. Welcome to anyone that's new to the channel. If you haven't already done so, please make sure that you subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos or live chats. Also, if you are already subscribed, make sure you do check your notification and that you're receiving all of the notifications that go out. There has been, again, more issues, more changes that go on with YouTube. There's been more issues as far as the notifications going out. I've noticed that a large amount of my views are not coming from notifications or people that are, being notified or our subscribers or so. So please, just be mindful. Just check and see if your notifications are set towards all. I don't do that many videos. I don't do many live chats. So, just kind of check and see. All right. Thank you for coming to another video. This is going to be something real quick. This is something is more on a holiday tip. It's my top 10 things to do or not during holiday festivities. And of course, I have my notes here. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. I don't really partake, so much in holiday festivities. However, having a child tends to make me, want to do more and enjoy holidays more. For the most part, before my child, I used to pretty much just stay in the house and be alone because I would always get kind of down or whatever during the holiday season. I don't know. It was just something about probably changing weather, lack of vitamin D, because it's cold here in Chicago. No sunshine, gets dark early, a lot of that, So the first thing I want to say is make sure you stay hydrated. Stay hydrated during the entire, stay hydrated during the entire year, period. But definitely stay hydrated during the holiday season because a lot of people may partake in things such as drinking or other things or whatever that can leave you feeling dehydrated. So you want to make sure that your skin is looking fresh and everything and your hair is looking nice and shiny and stuff by staying hydrated throughout the whole year, and definitely around this time of the year when, the weather changes and, there's no humidity out, you're not getting the moisture and stuff that you need, your hair is not getting the moisture that it needs. Feed your body with plenty of water. All right. If you are on a healthy eating regimen, I would say one of the best things to do is to eat before you go to an event, because you never know what they're going to have. Or they're going to have things that accommodate you, and you're not really going out to a party or a festivity to be fed necessarily, unless it's a dinner party. And you want to make sure that you have nutritious food inside of you, as opposed to a lot of the fattier foods that people tend to make around the holiday season. And then also you want to be mindful that if you are like vegan or, again, living a healthier lifestyle, that a lot of people may not have crudité or, stuff that you generally eat, and you don't want to say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and eat this or eat that or whatever, just so I can eat, and then later on you regret it and say, oh, wow, now I have to work out extra hard, or I'll start in January or whatever. Wear comfortable shoes, ladies and men. This is not the time to break in a pair of shoes. This is not the time to, not the time to try on a pair of 5-inch heels and you've never worn heels before. I am a heel wearer, and yes, I do wear 5-inch heels. Not in the wintertime, but this is not the time. If you have on a beautiful dress or a beautiful outfit or so, and you have a fresh pair of shoes, gentlemen, kings, emperors, you don't want to walk around with your feet hurting, especially if it's going to be a long night. You don't want your feet to hurt. Ladies, one thing that I totally despise or think just looks awkward is when you're wearing heels and you don't know how to correctly walk in them. It kind of takes away from your whole look, especially if you have on a pretty outfit and you're trying heels for the first time. Maybe go for a chunkier heel, not a stiletto, maybe a chunkier heel, and something maybe stay within the probably 3-inch limit instead of the high 5-inch heels or whatever. Just be mindful that people can tell when you don't know how to walk in shoes, and people can tell when your feet hurt. And trust me, it's not a good look. Be careful of pre-made punches, concoctions, or what have you, because you have no idea what people put into different punches and stuff. You may not, you may be a drinker, you may not be a drinker, but you don't know what people have put into their stuff, how much alcohol is in it, or if somebody else has come behind the person who's made the punch and added stuff to it. You know what I mean? So you want to be mindful of stuff that's just like out in the open, and people are just easily able to, let's say, spike the punch or add more stuff to the punch that may wind up later on, making you feel like you got punched. Take the hostess a small token of appreciation. It could be a candle. I design candles, so I know that a lot of people are always appreciative of candles. And, it's something that can last for a long time. Even if they never light it, they last. It's better than flowers. It's better than a bottle of wine. I would say it's definitely cooler to take, just a small token, just whatever you can. I'm not saying break the bank, but, just take a small token. That's something I do whenever I go anywhere, to anyone's house. It doesn't have to be a party. It doesn't have to be whatever. I always think that if you're invited to come over to somebody's house, that you should take the person something, for inviting you. Okay. Number 6, especially for those who are going to work functions and have like Christmas parties or Kwanzaa parties or Hanukkah parties, whatever. Do not overdrink. I have seen it over and over again. My mom used to work, and she was in the banking industry, and they would always have free parties. Well, parties with free alcohol, And some of the things that people would do that I would see, I felt sorry for them for when, they had to return to work the next day or the next Monday or whenever, because a lot of things people were doing because of the free alcohol, rendered them a little loose, a little wild. And you don't want your boss or anybody else, co-workers or whatever, to see you doing your thing the way that you probably do it at home or whatever. It's not the place to just get inebriated and act a fool. Just kind of be mindful that you're there to have fun and to not like show your behind. You know what I mean? You don't want people talking about you. You don't want to be gossip about in the office or amongst friends or family or so. So, if you feel like having a drinking day, let that be a day when you're sitting in the house chilling where nobody else can see you or be in your presence and have anything to say. If you do choose to drink, please, by all means, and I know these are just basic things, but sometimes, we just need to be reminded, because it is the holiday season and a lot of people are ready to just like, let go, let loose. You have a few days off or whatever. Have a designated driver. The last thing I would want is for anyone to be hurt out here trying to drive, be in a car accident, kill themselves, kill others, because you hear about it all the time. Not only that, during the holidays, of course, there's a lot of checkpoints where people are stopped to see if they are intoxicated. They'll have like police officers out, that are randomly just looking, or they have like where you have to stop. They're stopping everybody that comes down this street, to see if they're intoxicated. You don't want a DUI, and you definitely don't want to harm yourself or other people that may be in your car, or others that are just like trying to get home that may not have been at a party and just innocent bystanders. So take a Uber, take a Lyft, take a cab. Have a designated driver, point blank, if you intend on drinking. Don't be afraid, especially my ladies, my empresses, my queens. Don't be afraid to spruce up your look. I know a lot of us are natural. A lot of us, a lot of people on my channel, you come to my channel because you wear dreads, you wear natural hair, locks, if you choose to call them that. Doesn't mean natural doesn't mean that you can't wear makeup. I consciously toned down my eye look today so you would see that you can have like a real light beat, as I call it. You can have on just a little bit of mascara, or put on, some light dainty lashes and light colored eyeshadow and a nice lip or so, a little bit of blush, what have you, just anything to accentuate maybe your outfit, or, something that you don't normally do. It's a special occasion, so you want to just go ahead. Don't be afraid to spruce up your look. It's nothing wrong with being natural. They have plenty of vegan products out here, plenty of vegan lipsticks and eyeshadows, and most companies nowadays are totally geared towards, healthier products. So if that was one of the things that you had a problem with, was, oh, well, I'm natural and I don't want to put this on my face or whatever, because it's not that you need makeup. It just enhances things, it does. And especially for special occasions. I choose to wear makeup because it relaxes me. It shows my creative side. I've been in the beauty industry forever, since 1988. So it's just something that I kind of embraced more so when I got out of the beauty industry. And I would say when I got in my 40s, I started doing more than just wearing eyeliner and lipstick, but that's cool too. If you just want to wear that, that's fine. Don't take home strangers. I have seen this. I just went to a party for my cousin's birthday. I just went to a party for my cousin's birthday. And of course, drinks were flowing. I met a cousin that I had never met before. He was over talking. He was doing the most. Finally was able to get him out of there. And then there was another person that was like lagging on. And some of my other cousins had came like after the party was like almost over or whatever. And a young lady that had attended the party that was a coworker of my cousin's, yeah, felt it was cool to, she was drinking or whatever. My cousin was sober. But she felt it was okay to just take home a stranger, or possibly go to a stranger's house. And thankfully, it was my cousin who she chose to take with her, because he's a gentleman, he's a good guy and everything, and she didn't have anything to worry about. But the last thing you want is for something caustic to happen, or something crazy to happen, or to come up missing or whatever, because you just don't know these days where people's minds are and what they're capable of doing. So don't take home strangers. Try to get to know a person. Festivities, people's homes, and different events is a good place to meet people, exchange numbers. Here, take my number, I put it in your phone, I'll put your number in my phone, whatever. But be mindful that you don't know people. You definitely don't know people, over the internet like you think you do. And that the same applies for people that you meet in person. And let's end this with, make sure you enjoy yourself and be grateful for another day on earth, because a lot of people didn't make it to see today, won't make it to see tomorrow. So try to celebrate every day. Don't just wait for certain times of the year to celebrate and enjoy life. Enjoy life every day. Life is very short. I've lost so many people in my life before the age of 40. And a lot of people, just this year alone, in the past couple years alone, so many people. And just recently lost a friend, a high school friend or whatever. So enjoy life. Don't one of the things that I'm glad that I do have a child, I have a daughter. She makes me get out more. I have to get out more because I have to show her a lot of things, show her interesting things, keep her going, keep her moving, keep her motivated or whatever. So just enjoy every day to the fullest. With that, Lucky, would you like to say goodbye? Lucky. Lucky would like to say goodbye. Say enjoy the holidays if you celebrate them. If you don't, I mean, there's still a lot of different festivals and festivities and stuff that go on throughout the year or whatever. This is just something I chose to talk about now. Lucky would like to say what? Say goodbye. Say bye. Thank you all so much for supporting my channel. Thank you all for being a part of the channel. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Hit the bell to be notified of any upcoming videos. I'm trying so hard to just like put out a week straight of videos. At least I'm giving myself a week. I'm not going to say for the rest of the month, but just a week straight of videos, because kind of just been not slacking or lagging or whatever. Just really, my heart has to feel it, and if my heart is not feeling it, I can't put it out. So with that being said, I love you all. Thank you for the support. Share the video. Again, this was just a random video just out of stuff that you probably already know, but I just wanted to put this out there because a lot of people will be going out this weekend, next weekend, the weekend after that, and that's all. Peace and love.